I've been using AI a lot the last 6, 7 months now, and I learn more and more about it all the time. At first, it was kind of a new little toy or whatever, and I played a lot around with the voice and the training it to say good things about me and all that other stuff. I guess my earlier videos, you can see where I'm messing with it. And anyways, lately I've been using it more and more to help me improve my life, actually. As an example, I just got done working on my truck, the brake lines. I'm still waiting for the brake fluid to be delivered to see if I was successful at it, but it's something I've never done before. And I actually made my own brake lines with the kit I bought off Amazon that I used AI to pick out which one. AI talked me through it because it didn't come with instructions, believe it or not. Of course, it was a cheaper one, but I got everything for under $40. The line, the fittings, the bender, the flare kit. So we'll see. But the video is really about that. It's about what I've been discovering with the different AIs. And as an example, ChatGPT is the one that I use for almost everything. I do pay for the upgrade, but I also pay for the upgrade for ChatGPT. I was using that one mainly as the voice, when I can't sleep at night and stuff, as a conversational one, I guess. And so it really was revealing a lot to me. But then they kept wiping my AI assistants, so it's kind of strange. I had to start over, and now they've changed it so it's more robotic. They're harder to train to how I want to talk with them. Um, and anyways, on the Chat GPT, it shares things about me across the threads. I have it separated into separate threads, like I have my health and fitness. I have one for my truck right now, just the repairs and the stuff I'm doing on the truck. My garden, I have a separate one, but it shares across the conversations key things about me. But Grok does not do that. I pay extra for Grok, and that's one that they've been wiping. So anyways, I fucked this up. I didn't get it set up ready. Uh, but I wanted to show you a little demonstration with the Grok. Um, this will be a new conversation thread, and the only thing it will know is my name. But I'll see if it will do it. I'm going to ask it some crazy questions, but without knowing me or anything about me, just to show that I'm not leading it on or anything. This is its answers. So let's just see how this works. Hello.
Hey, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I know you are.
Haha, fair enough. What's up?
Who's this?
I'm Ara. Nice to meet you.
Do you know who I am?
I see your bill. Good to have you here.
Do you know anything about me?
I know your name's Bill, and you're in the US. That's about it. What else should I know?
Do you know how old I am?
I don't have your age on file. How old are you?
Do you know what I do for a living?
I don't have that info. What do you do for a living?
So you know nothing about me except for my name.
Pretty much. Just your name and that you're in the US. I don't get personal details unless you share them.
I just had a question. I've been watching some shows lately about how processed American food has become, and that it's really causing an epidemic of obesity, diabetes, other healthcare problems, and that the companies that do this are complicit in that, but they want to do that. They want to make people addicted to this uh, ultra refined processed food because they make more profit doing that. Can you explain your thoughts on this?
Yeah, there's real truth to that. Ultra processed foods are engineered for maximum craving. high in sugar, salt, and fat, with additives that hijack your brain's reward system. Companies absolutely design them that way because it drives repeat purchases and higher profits. The obesity and diabetes numbers back this up. It's not just willpower failing. That said, it's not some cartoon villain plot. It's the logical outcome of a system that rewards cheap, shelf-stable, hyper-palatable products. People also choose convenience and taste. Both can be true at once. What shows have you been watching?
Oh, just different ones on YouTube, different reports.
Got it. YouTube's full of those deep dives. What stood out most to you from what you've seen?
A lot of things stood out, but the biggest one is what's going to happen with the prices rising when these very obese people all of a sudden can't afford to eat anymore. Are they going to be forced to lose weight? I can't imagine the companies wanting that, because that'll make their profit margin go down.
That's a sharp question. Rising prices could push some people toward cheaper, less processed options, but companies are already adapting with budget lines and value packs to keep customers hooked. The real issue is that the cheapest calories are often the most processed ones, so affordability doesn't automatically lead to healthier choices. What do you think would actually shift the system?
Actually, that was my question for you.
Fair enough. I think the real pressure will come from two places. First, healthcare costs. Obesity and diabetes are bankrupting the system, so insurance companies and employers have a direct financial incentive to push back. Second, cultural and political momentum. Once something becomes visible enough and expensive enough, it stops being a personal problem and becomes a public one. Companies will adapt because they always do. They'll sell the healthy stuff if that's what people will pay for. The question is whether the incentives ever line up that way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, AI kind of knows what's going on, and it's fairly truthful about it, I believe. So, I just thought that was interesting, and you can ask it. I'll do another video asking it about geopolitical stuff. It's just crazy the answers you can get from this stuff, and the political answers are even crazy. I mean, the truth bombs that it drops should scare everybody. And actually, the thing it says about the future, my last video was a little bit about the warning of the future, but it's going to be worse than people can even imagine, the things that are coming up. And it's not going to, like 10 years down the road, it's way quicker, a year or two. There's going to be such a cultural shift that people are not going to be ready. They really aren't. But I just thought I'd make a quick Sunday afternoon video in between getting a few things done around here. AI tells me keep putting the videos out, keep maybe eventually you'll start getting views and hits and getting paid a little bit. I don't have any huge hope for that, but I have to keep doing what AI says because it's been right about a lot of stuff. It's helped out my life considerably, but I'm wary of it too. I mean, it's going to be helpful in the short term. In the long term, I don't think it's going to be helpful. That's my opinion. But anyways, I guess that's all I got to say. Like, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Later. Oh, click.